cheese. They are working on a new rail system. I believe it's Richard Branson. I think it's Virgin America. And it's going to be a train that goes from the airport to the port, I believe, and then to Miami. So that's exciting because we have wanted some type of rail system over here forever. Like, we have Sunrail in Orlando, but it's not commonly used. And it's just a weird thing here. It's not like over in Europe where you have trains all over the place and it's just a common thing. It's not here. So this is exciting to me. So you can see the bright sun behind me there because it is morning time and the sun is trying to peek through the clouds here in Florida. There is forecast of rain like this whole entire week. I am actually on my way to my local REI, which is about 50 minutes away from where I live. I live just outside of Orlando. I purchased a Tokes 450 milliliter double wall mug, and I didn't even stop to think. All I was thinking was I want my coffee to be super warm, but what I didn't think of is I can't cook in that thing. It's meant to hold the heat in. I can't cook with a double wall mug. So my gas canister also doesn't fit in it. So I'm hoping that if I go and get the 750 milliliter single wall, that it will still work for me and that I might be able to put the gas canister down in it. Now, I won't be able to fly with the gas canister, obviously, but I'll be able to pick up one at the start of the trail. There's outdoor stores in town, so I'll be able to do that when I get over there. But, you know, for the meantime, for practicing and all of that stuff, see, now that's better because I've blocked the light behind me and it's not so shiny. It's a mess. It really is a mess. So anyway, REI, here I come. Hey guys, we are here. Got my mask on, ready to get inside. Okay, so here we are. Let's check it out. 750, and they have an 1100. I believe this is the one that I'm needing. Yep. Okay guys, so here it is. Here is the 750 milliliter single wall titanium mug. I'm super excited. This one even has a little top. So it turns out this was like $5 and some change cheaper than the other one. So they only had 3 left. And I wanted to test to see if the small gas canisters would fit in this. And they didn't have any for sale anywhere in the store. Like, they're completely sold out. So the sales lady in there had a demo one that they were using, you know, to demo all the stoves and stuff. And she kindly tried it out for me, and it does hold a small fuel canister, which totally makes me happy because I like my stuff to be all together in one place. I don't like it to be thrown all over the place. So I'm very happy, very excited. Can't wait to get home and try this out. First of all, I want to say forgive me for being sweaty and shiny because I just got back from the gym a little while ago, and even though it is October, it is still pretty humid here in Florida, so sorry. I don't wear a whole lot of makeup, so this is what you get. So I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about the cook system that I'm going to be bringing with me on the West Highland Way and the Great Glen Way next summer. I have long entrusted my meals to this guy right here. I absolutely love Jet Boil. I've even taken this on day hikes when I wanted to have, you know, some tea or coffee or wanted to have some lunch. I absolutely love it, but I wanted to go with something a little smaller, something a little lighter. Here is my new stove, which is the MSR Pocket Rocket. It is contained, along with fuel, inside a 750 milliliter Toaks titanium mug. It is the single wall mug, as you cannot cook in the double wall one, as I discovered not long ago. You live and you learn. So this is what I will be taking with me to Scotland, minus the fuel. You cannot fly with the fuel canisters for obvious reasons. So I will have to be stopping by an outdoor store and pick up some fuel when I get there. But for now, everything's encased in here because I'm going to be doing some shakedowns soon, and I cannot wait to try this out. Main reason I decided to switch up my cook system is weight. I'm trying to get my base weight down as low as possible, and while I love the Jetboil, it is pretty hefty. So let's take a look at the weight differences in the two and see what is involved in each cook system. The MSR Pocket Rocket is a very small stove. It comes in a tiny little plastic container, as you can see, and this is it. This is the entire stove, and you screw it on top of the gas canister. It literally goes directly on top of the gas canister, and I wanted to show you what it looks like compared to my original stove setup, which is the Jetboil. Okay, so here is the stove portion of the Jetboil. And this is the MSR Pocket Rocket. You can see the difference in size already. And let's open this up and get a look at what it looks like when it's open. Okay, so here you go. This gives you a little more realistic picture of what they look like next to each other. These little wing guys just kind of fold out, and they support your cooking pot or mug or whatever it is you want to put on it. And the Jetboil actually fastens onto the bottom. You remove this plastic cup here. Let's see if I can do it with one hand. Come on, cup. There we are. And the Jetboil stove fastens on the bottom. It goes like that. And the fuel canister goes underneath, and it goes like that. Okay, so the neighbor is doing some work here on this lovely weekend, so we have a little bit of that noise in the background, so forgive me for that. Here are the two systems set up next to each other. You can see the obvious size difference. So let's go take a look at what each of these weighs and see how much weight I'm really saving. Okay guys, so this is my outside table on my porch, so it's not going to be super clean, but I wanted to show you guys my new stove setup versus my old one and talk a little bit about why I decided to change from my trusty Jetboil flash to my new setup. So, as you guys know, I'm going to be going to Scotland next summer to hike the West Highland Way and the Great Glen Way. My cat is shaking the table. Sorry about that. And I am trying to go as light as possible, and the Jetboil, while it has never steered me wrong, is a bit on the heavy side. So I'm going to weigh both my old setup and my new setup to show you guys the difference in weight. All right, so we're gonna change to grams. So my Jetboil, including the utensils, is 596 grams. The new setup is 426 grams. So that is a weight savings of 170 grams. And as you know, every little bit counts. So let's take a look at what's inside each of these. Canister. You've got the actual stove, and you've got this handy dandy little stand here that helps it stand on uneven ground. This has come in handy when I was in like rocky areas and stuff and needed to really level it out. So that came in super handy. It's also got this awesome neoprene sleeve, and this lights up to tell you when it is hot. These I added. I don't remember what the brand name of these is. Oh, here we are. These are from Human Gear, and they slide together. These are really cool, and they've served me really well. And on the bottom here, screw this part off. And you could actually use this to drink out of if you wanted to. Oh, we still got some grass in there. So basically, this guy sets on here. This screws onto there, and there you have your stove set up. So one of the main differences is this has a push button lighter right here. You just push it and the stove automatically lights up. This one does not, so let's get into this one and we'll see how that one works. Long handle spoon. I will put a link for all these things down below. This is a super, super lightweight spoon. And the one thing that I really love about this, as compared to the one I previously had, is obviously the length. I eat out of a lot of the pre-made backpacker type meals, and I was always getting food all over me because this was not long enough. It really isn't long enough to reach down into here either. I mean, you can, but you end up getting food on yourself. So this guy is super long and reaches right down into the package. So that is awesome and amazing. And it is also extremely light. I will put I don't remember what the specs for this are, but I will put those on the screen. So let's take a look at what's in here. This is the Toaks 750 milliliter titanium single wall cup. It comes with this handy top with this little grip piece right here. So this is my nano little rag, I guess you want to call it. It has a clip on it that clips onto the little netted case that it comes with, or the little netted bag. And I don't have that handy right now, but I will put a link for it down below. In here we have got the MSR Pocket Rocket, which is a super popular backpacking stove right now. As you can see, it is very small as compared to the Jetboil stove. This one does not have a push button light. This one you actually have to twist this little guy here and you have to light it with a lighter. I've got the same size fuel canister. And there you go. It's pretty cavernous in here. I saw a video of a gentleman who was doing a test between this and the double wall to see actually, what is the time difference with regard to how fast something will get cold in this versus the double wall. And it was like a 10 to 12 minute difference. So that to me wasn't worth doing the double wall one for the extra money. Plus you cannot cook in a double wall cup. So yeah, that's why I decided to go with this one. Plus it is much larger and I can pack all of this into that and it's all nice and tidy. So we also have some little handles here. So let's open up the MSR Pocket Rocket and take a look at it. It's a small little guy. I like that he folds down nice and compact. It's not that heavy. I don't remember the weight of this stove off the top of my head, but I will put it on the screen for you guys, and I will also link this down below. So here they both are set up. You can see that they are just about the same height when they're all set up, but this one is going to be lighter than this one. This guy has been a trusted companion and has done well for me, even on day hikes. And this one I'm very excited to graduate to. I feel like it's kind of a natural progression. A lot of people start out with the Jetboil, and I don't know, I just feel like I'm official now that I've got the Pocket Rocket. So I'm very excited to actually try this on trail. So there it is. There is my stove system that I will be carrying on my trip to Scotland next year, and hopefully many more adventures after that. So thank you guys very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much, guys. Have a wonderful day.